What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Juggernaut097 bringing you guys another video today. And today I'm going to be doing my NFL divisional picks for the NFL playoffs for 2016. And last week with the wild card picks, I got all four of them correct. Like, I went 100%. And we're going to actually talk about a few games right here. My Chiefs, they pretty much blew out the Texans, which that really wasn't surprising. 30-0. This was a blow because like the Texans, they weren't going to do anything because they don't have a quarterback position really. They don't have really anybody quarterback, and their defense sucks. They're pretty much the Texans all suck all around, and the Chiefs beat them earlier during the season, and that is pretty much the same way how the Chiefs beat them earlier in the season. So yeah, so my Chiefs are moving on to the divisional round. But the next game we're going to be talking about is the Steelers and the Bengals. Boy, that was a crazy game. I thought the Bengals had it there. I thought the Bengals had it, because during the game, Ben Roethlisberger went down. Like, he got hurt during the game. I don't remember who took him down, but maybe it was that Burfict. Maybe it was him. I don't know. But, he got taken out of the game. But he came back towards the end of the game. And, that Burfict guy, with the hit, he did a crazy hit, like something like clipping, or it was a legal hit. And, they just costed themselves the games, like the Bengals, man. Like, I thought the Bengals had it there, Like, I was predicting the Steelers win, but, like, man, I'm like, oh, geez, hopefully the Steelers do win the game. And I mean, boy, that was just a crazy game there. The hit, and like that, they did like a 15-yard penalties on them, and then the Steelers, they got into field goal range, and then they made that field goal to win the game. So that was a really crazy game. I mean, and like Burfict, he's suspended for like 3 games now. So yeah, I mean, it was just crazy there. And yeah, and then the Seahawks versus the Vikings, that game down to that field goal, and that field goal kicker, he misses the field goal. I was like, what? He misses the field goal, 27-yard field goal? I'm like, what? So the Seahawks move on. Like, the Seahawks, they come, like, I don't know, they come out in lopsided games, like really close games. I mean, that was crazy. I thought the Vikings were going to win there, but, the Seahawks won that. Because, the Seahawks, like I said, they're a different team in the playoffs. And then, the Packers and the Redskins. And now, I'm tired of hearing on social media people writing Aaron Rodgers' dick. They said, "Oh, Aaron Rodgers pulled it out for the Packers." No, it wasn't Aaron Rodgers. It was Eddie Lacy and Starks. Those are the people who pulled it out. Those are the real MVPs for the Packers. Because they just kept running the ball. When they like made those 2 touchdowns, he just kept running the ball with them. Running the ball. And maybe a few more times, I think, Aaron Rodgers passed it, but he didn't pass it much more because the Redskins, they have a bad defense, and they're just going to do, if you can't stop their defense, just keep doing it. I mean, if you can't stop it, just keep on going back to it, and that's what the Packers, they kept doing. And I thought that game was going to be a little closer, because like, Aaron Rodgers has been playing like shit, so I thought the game would have been like a little closer. But the Redskins, don't really have anything, I mean, they kind of do, but not really. So yeah, I mean, it was crazy. So I went, got all 4 games right, and we'll see how we do in the division round, which we're going to get started with that right now. So the first game we're going to be talking about is the Chiefs. They go to New England to face the Patriots. Chiefs, boy, it's going to be a tough one, going to Gillette Stadium. I think it's something like that. No, Foxborough. Sorry, I had it wrong there. Gillette. I don't know where that's at. Is that in Chicago? I don't know. But we had we had my Chiefs going to Foxborough to face the Patriots. My Chiefs are on an 11-game winning streak. We don't have much flaws going on with us, and I think my Chiefs are going to actually pull off this game. I think we're going to pull off game here. So I got my Chiefs beating the Patriots, and the Patriots, they've been on like I think a 2-game losing streak or a 4-game. It's 1 of the 2. I think it's a 2-game losing streak though. So yeah, but at the beginning of the season, when my Chiefs beat the Texans, they went on a 5-game losing streak. So this could mean bad things for my Chiefs. So that means they can lose to the Patriots. But, they won't call a 5-game losing streak because, it's the playoffs. So that could be bad. But I think my Chiefs are going to pull it out. I think they are going to beat the Patriots. So, yeah. And then the next game on Saturday is the Packers. They go to Arizona to face the Cardinals. Straight up, I got the Cardinals here. I mean, the Packers, Aaron Rodgers, like I said, he's been playing like shit. I'm tired of people riding his dick. I'm just tired of people doing that. And, the Cardinals are just a better team than the Packers right now. So I'm going with the Cardinals to beat the Packers. And then we got the Seahawks and the Panthers. The Seahawks go to Carolina to face Panthers. Straight up, I got the Panthers winning here. I mean, I just got the Panthers winning here. So, yeah, there's not much else to talk about that. And then that's on Sunday. That's at 12 o'clock. And then the next Sunday game, the last night, the last game of the day or afternoon, we got the Steelers go to Denver to face the Broncos. This game can go either way. I mean, like I said, I really wasn't. I mean, I don't know who I really want to win here. I'm gonna go with the Broncos to beat the Steelers here. Because like with their situations, like with Ben Roethlisberger, he's on his pretty much last leg. I mean, I don't know how he's still playing, but who knows if he's gonna be playing that game. But the Broncos, they're in a pretty bad situation. I don't know if they're going to be playing Peyton Manning, which they probably will be playing Peyton Manning. So, yeah, but I'm gonna go with the Broncos to beat the Steelers here. So, yeah. So let's go over my predictions again. I got my Chiefs beating the Patriots. I got the Arizona Cardinals beating the Packers. I got the Panthers beating the Seahawks, and I got the Broncos beating the Steelers. So that is my NFL Divisional Round picks, in the playoffs. So, yeah, and I guess we'll see who moves on to the conference championship games. And then, whoever wins the conference championship games puts on to the Super Bowl. So, yeah, like I said, the playoffs are really getting fun now. I mean, it was fun last week, because like all those really close games, except for one, my Chiefs game, which I'm happy that was a blowout. Hopefully we could blow out the Patriots, but I just don't see that happening. Maybe we win by like 3 points or something. I don't know, but yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter at the True JSB. Again, it's at True JSB, and don't forget to follow me on Instagram, the True JSB, and follow me on Snapchat, the True JSB1. And yeah, go Chiefs. I mean, hashtag Chiefs Kingdom, hashtag Chiefs Nation. I can see that'd be awesome. If my Chiefs would make it to Super Bowl and win the Super Bowl. I'll be handing the Kansas City because I'm only 3 hours away from Kansas City. So, yeah, Jargon saying peace out. I guess I'll catch you guys in my next video.